Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be doing a weapon review of all the weapons that I have either purchased or have picked up in battle in World War Heroes or World War II Heroes. Really hope I'm pronouncing that right. And today, we will be starting off the list with the M3. So now, when I first started playing this game, I just used the M3 like a lot. And I actually managed to get a lot of kills with it. But it's decent for a starter, and that's literally the first weapon you get as a starter. Next, we will be going to the MP40. Hold on, I just want to check something real quick. Anyways, MP40, it's decent. When I was using it, I only upgraded it to level 3. And, it's a pretty decent weapon, but I wouldn't really recommend it for starters. Well, I guess I kind of would. Well, hold on. I need to check something real quick. Assault rifles. I only got like 32 kills with the MP40. So, yeah. Okay, well, actually, I guess I would recommend it to starter players. But another weapon that I would recommend is the MP44 assault rifle. This thing, when you're a starter, this thing can do decent damage. But then you also have to buy it with gold. And nobody wants to buy stuff with gold, right? But fun fact, when I got this weapon, I actually got it from the pass thingies. So yeah. But overall, I managed to get like 1 or 2 more kills with this thing than the MP40. Has a fast fire rate, even though it's only at 2+. I would recommend this weapon. Next, we have the Sten. Now you may be asking, well, why the Sten? You don't even have it purchased. Well, dude, just go to the beginning of the video. So one time in battle, I picked up this weapon. And when I picked it up, I think I only got like 1 or 2 kills with it. I honestly don't really know. Hold on, let me check. Will it say in here? I don't know. Most likely not. No, it doesn't say Sten. No. Okay. Anyways, back to the video. God damn it. I don't really know how many kills I got with this thing. Like 1 or 2 kills. Yeah. Even though I haven't purchased this thing, I'm not gonna recommend it to anyone because I haven't used it besides in battle. Something I would recommend is the trench sweeper. This thing, when I first started playing, I would always get killed by the trench sweeper or the Thompson collectible. And then I either purchased this or got it from like the pass. And I used this thing, and I used it for like a long time. And I would recommend it for someone who has been playing the game just for a little while. I just don't really know how much it fully costs though. And also, when I first got it, I got the red dot sight, but now there's these things. They added these things for each assault rifle. Then they have the Sumi KP Kuvalau, the Somi Calvalava. Oh my god, I'm probably butchering the heck out of that. I picked this thing up in battle once. It was decent. It did decent damage. But I don't think I ever got a kill with it, so yeah. I guess I would recommend it. Nah, I'm just kidding. Don't use this thing. Don't use it. Do not use it. Do not use it. I repeat, do not use it ever. Better not use it. Something I would recommend is the Thompson. Now you may be wondering, oh, well, you picked it up in battle? No. I used to own it. I actually, I used to have this game until I uninstalled it, and then I reinstalled it. But when I was first playing the game, I used this thing all the time. Like, all of the time. And I grinded so much with it just so I could get it fully upgraded. And when I used to play this game, I had this thing fully upgraded with all the attachments. It was good. I loved it. But then once I started playing more, it started to do less and less damage, and it took a whole damn magazine just to kill someone. When you're kind of a starter, yes, I would recommend it. But once you start to get, well, I guess I would recommend it, since the only two things I am interested in this game is the sniper and machine gunner. I haven't really upgraded anything else. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue with this. Honestly, it's a decent weapon. I would recommend it. This one, we have the MP3008. I decided when I bought this thing, I was bored, and I bought it. Basically, when I bought this thing, I was just bored, so I bought it. Also, something that confuses me is, shouldn't that be better? How come a stock like this is better? But when I tried using it, I only got like 1 kill with this thing, and that's all I got. So for when you're somebody like me, do not use it. Never. Do not use it. Do not. Never. Ever in a million years. Do not ever use this thing. You got the PPSH. I used it a few times in like those fair fights things, and I managed to pick it up in battle once. So yeah. It's decent, but when you're in a fair fight, it doesn't do any damage, because you get my point, right? Then we have the Scout PPSH 41. I got this thing from the calendar. I think I got the gun and the skin, or I just purchased. I don't really know. It's something, but I would recommend it. Because in the earlier game, I would always get killed. Actually, when I first started playing this game, again, after I uninstalled it, I would always get killed by the Scout and the MP3008. Nowadays, I rarely see anybody with the MP3008. So yeah, that's something. Then we have the PPS. Then we have the PPS. That's literally called PPS. This thing has I like it. Say you have like assault rate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say you have assaulter 6, then that would be a good weapon to have with assaulter 6, because it can do just like a lot of damage. I learned that because I watched videos, but I loved using this thing for a long time. I loved using this thing, but I would only use it with my machine gunner. Then I think I replaced by like some. Actually, no. I think I used this gun right here until it got replaced by the M20 Super Bazooka. Oh wait, there's a few more rifles on this list. Oh, actually, one thing I also would sometimes manage to get was the MP White Lightning. Actually, these two weapons I would always get killed by. And I still get killed by them, but mainly by the White Lightning. I picked this thing up in battle once. It was decent. But overall, I would recommend the White Lightning, even though I haven't really used it. And then in the fair fight, and then by the way, yes, I have played the fair fights. And I have used the PASM UMD40 and the SAVs. Or the SAVZ. Yeah. Because why not? Sure, go get them. But they cost a lot of gold, though. Anyways, on to rifles. Now the Winchester. The Winchester. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right. Oh, dang! I didn't know they added that many scopes. Seems like they added a lot of scopes. Yeah. So when I first got I used the Winchester so much. Like, this was my main choice of rifle. And I just used it for like a long time. It was my go-to rifle. But then it got replaced. Yeah. But overall, for people who just started this game, I would highly recommend it. And personally, when I first started the game, it was my favorite weapon. Anyways, honestly, the Winchester, it is just the GOAT of starter weapons. At least that's just in my opinion. The only class of thing I mainly use is just machine gunner, and I will get to the machine guns later. So say if you're somebody starting, I would highly recommend the Winchester, because with the scope, honestly, this thing has a lot of fire rate, and it can do decent damage. Actually, so whenever I would play the German Express map, I would somehow manage to kill people with this. I know, that sounds insane. And then we have the Mosin Nagant. For some reason, I always used to call it the Mosin Nuwant. Yeah, I don't know why I called it that. I never really used this thing. I managed to get like a few kills with this thing, even though I haven't really got it upgraded. If you use the Mosin Nagant, then you tell me what your opinion is on it. Even when it's not upgraded, it can still do decent damage. But there's also another rifle I like, which is basically just the same thing, but it's a collectible. Anyways, you have the G48. I mean the G43. And of course, they added more scopes. Why wouldn't they? Why so many scopes? Anyways, this thing, before I uninstalled the game, this thing was just my go-to rifle. Like, well, actually, not my go-to, but I used it for, like, a long time. And I like it. It's a good weapon. It has decent range. Decent damage. Like, what else could you ask for? I guess its accuracy isn't the best. Yeah, that's something that they kind of need to improve. But besides its kind of horrible accuracy, I love it. Now we have the FG42. This thing, I like it. I mean, like, I used it for a long time. And fun fact, well, actually, I think it was either the FG42 or the FGE. It was one of those two rifles that was actually used by German paratroopers. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. So, yeah. This thing, for a long time, I loved it. But then I just replaced it. You wanna know what I replaced it with? I replaced it with this, but I'll get to that later. Wait. Oh my god. Oh. Anyways. Oh, shoot. And then we have the Mondragon rifle. Before I uninstalled this game, the Mondragon rifle, before I uninstalled the game, in my opinion, the Mondragon rifle was the GOAT of sniper rifles. The only thing I hated about it, though, was its range. But then I guess you kind of got to expect that from something like this. Oh, sorry, I had to do this one real quick. Anyways, honestly, this thing, I loved it so much that I even had a trinket and skin for it. The skin was, oh. What? Where's the skin? Oh, seems like we removed that. But, the skin was like, skulls. Like, green and brown, and then it had skulls. Then I think the trinket for it was either bullet, or either the bullet, or what is it? Oh wait, oh no, it's over here. A bullet, and no, I'll just make it easier for you. There's a bullet or a artillery. Then we have the M1 carbine. I picked this thing up in battle like once, and I don't even remember how good it was. So and by the way, yes, I would recommend the Mondragon rifle, unless you're Rebellion YT. Anyways, we have the Arasaka. Hold on, let me check. Of course it has different scopes. Why wouldn't it? Anyways. Arasaka rifle. It's good. It has a lot of range, decent accuracy, slow fire rate, but it also does decent damage. I used this thing for a long time until it got replaced by drum roll, please, the Mosin Nagant collectible. But I'll get to that one later. But overall, I use the Arasaka rifle a lot, to the point where I even got it a trinket. But then it got replaced by, And then, finally, the one we've all been waiting for. Well, I don't think anyone was waiting, but I was waiting. The Mosin Nagant collectible. This thing, let's just say I kinda had to. Nah, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I had to grind a lot for this, so heck, I don't even remember how much it costed. Because I was looking for a sniper rifle, then I was like, the Mosin Nagant collectible. Perfect. At first I had doubts, but then when I started to use it, I was like, oh my god, this is the best rifle ever. And currently I still use it, but I don't really do snipers often as much. But also I managed to grind enough on this to get it a scope. But now I'm probably never going to use it again because it literally drained the essence out of me. Then we have the SKS collectible. I have not even gotten a single kill with this thing. But if you're Rebellion YT, then he would most likely recommend you the SKS prototype. And I have not even used the SKS. We'll use the collectible version. Crazy, right? Right, yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get to machine guns. First, we're going to start out with the Type 99. So when I first started playing this thing, I just used it all the time. It was my go-to thing. Also, for some reason, you know that one machine gun that has the same design, but it's British? For some reason, I thought that this was the Bren light machine gun. Overall, for starters, for people who just started the game, get it. It's a good machine gun, and then, hey, there's the collectible version. But then you have to shit enough bricks to build a 5-star hotel. Anyways. Then we have the Lewis MK1. This thing is kinda hard to get at the necessary thingies. When I mean by thingies, I mean the add-ons for it. And when I first got it, you couldn't even get a scope for it. But now, all of a sudden, they decided to give everyone a scope. Isn't that just pretty? I would always see people with this machine gun, and then at the time I was using the MG42, which is a good machine gun. I would recommend it. Then I finally decided to get the Lewis gun. I used it for a little bit, but then I stopped using it. Honestly, it was kind of a waste of money, but not like a waste of money with the bar. Before I uninstalled the game, I used the bar. It was decent, but nowadays, I can't even stand to look at it. Oh, by the way, and for people, the Lewis MK1, it's good. I would recommend it. But just, yeah, don't use the bar. Never. Anyways, yeah, the MG42. This thing is just the GOAT, especially the collectible version, which I've been trying to get, but I'm only level 33. Okay. But, anyways, so yeah, the MG42, it's good. Like, very good. Its accuracy can be questionable. Questionable. But overall, this thing is kind of a GOAT. But let me guess. Oh my god, you cannot be more serious right now. But anyways, so yeah, it's very good. But now, time for the Johnson M1941. Now you can clearly tell I've been using this thing because I literally have a camo for it. I am gonna get a trinket for it, but I just don't really have the cash. I'm poor. Please send me money. Please, I need them. Anyways, like I was saying, the Johnson M1941, it's good, baby. It's just good up in here. I mean, like, look at the thing. It has decent fire rate. The only thing that's very questionable to me is the ammunition. But then I guess that is because I'm only machine gunner 3. Man, I'm so poor. But then I also ended up getting a camo for the Johnson because I love it so much. Even though it's barely on the gun. Not long ago there was actually this lottery for like a cool skin for it. I tried getting the lottery, but then I was like, I need to save my gold for something more special. So I decided not to. And then we have the DP28. If you're someone called, oh my, seriously, now it has a scope? When did they decide to get this thing a scope? Like, why? Like, why? Why get it a scope? You know what, I'll buy it. Sure, I don't completely agree with the price, but all machine guns now get a cool thing. I totally wasn't just about to have a stroke, but anyways, I highly recommend the DP28. I severely recommend it. Like, it's a good rifle. I mean, not rifle, machine gun. Also, you better use the Johnson, or else I will show up at your door tonight. You are not sick. Anyways, overall, if I had to choose one, I would go with the Johnson. Like, look at its design. Sure, it's not the best, but it's majestic. But overall, the DP28, it is a good weapon, and its accuracy can be, very, very questionable. But overall, this is a good weapon. Would highly recommend. And one time, I managed to pick up an MG34, and oh my god, its accuracy makes me question life. Because its accuracy is incredible. It's so good that it makes me question myself, like, why am I here? By the way, these are compliments, by the way. Currently, I'm trying to get to level 40 so I can get this thing. But now the thing that kind of haunts me is if it's going to cost gold. If it does, then I might just quit this game. Cause say if you're like at level 48, and then there's the Hoot. One time I actually managed to get the Hoot, and oh my god, I wish I had it. One time in a fair fight, I had the maximum minigun. It's decent. And there's Russian words on there. Oh, and I think that's the guy who actually made the gun. By the way, I'm pretty sure this thing is actually still used today, so yeah. And anyways, time for shotguns. Not really many shotguns on this list. Hold on, I really want to see if... okay, yeah, they just got the dot sight. Anyways, yeah, now we have the M1887. Anyways, this thing, it was my go-to gun when it was my go-to shotgun when I first started playing this game. And oh my god, it was very good. You should actually see, on my channel, when I first started playing this game again, on my channel, I posted a video of me using this and absolutely dominating with it. Overall, for people who are beginning this game, I would use this gun to try to grind just for a little bit. And then we have the Ithaca 30. Ithaca. What? How do you pronounce that? Ithaca. 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 Isika. Isaka. Okay. Wait, for some reason Okay, actually, never mind. Anyways, the Ethica 37. Please, whoever made that name, just don't. Like, just stop naming stuff. Like, at this point, it's just, anyways, this thing, I used it for a while. Overall, it's I'll say this, it's something, alright? But then we have this, then we have this. To this day, I still get killed by people using the model 1897. Buy it. Then we have these two guns, which are questionable. I got killed by both of them. Currently, I'm trying to see if I can get the Sogun and Infinite. Yeah, I don't really have many shotguns on me here. But then let's go to special weapons. In here, the weapon that I actually started out with was the Panzerfaust. The Panzerfaust. It's honestly, I think it has a good personality. Yeah, I'm not really I'm not really sure about the PF60. By the way, yes, that is my official nickname for it, the PF60. Oh, I'm probably gonna get bullied in the. I'm probably gonna get bullied in the comments for. Anyways, we have this Polish thing, which it looks more like a big rifle than an anti-tank weapon. But then I guess it is an anti-tank weapon. By the way, yeah, I don't use the PF60, and don't use this either. Both of these are trash. But I would recommend the Panzerschreck. And then the final thing on here, and we also have the firework gun. Even though this isn't a real gun, at least I don't think, don't use this thing if you play this game, don't. So, also, if you use this, then oh my god, I feel so bad for you. And we also have this, which I've been wondering how it works. And then, finally, on here, we have the M20 Super Bazooka. Anyways, I got this thing, out of the lottery. I actually just got this thing recently. And oh my god, instead of using it for tanks, I've been killing players with it. I've already killed like 30 or almost 40 players with this thing. And oh boy, I love this thing. I will harm anyone who says otherwise. Do not test me. I really want to get it skin too. Blink, blink, blink. Hold on. Before I continue the video, I'm gonna get a skin for this. So hold on, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back and I purchased the Snow 2. It looks decent, and I love it. But if you talk shit about this, I will come to haunt your family. I am coming. Anyways, I totally didn't just make a threat. Anyways, then we have pistols. I only have like 2 pistols on this list. Actually, well, technically 4 pistols that I've used. Yeah. Anyways, first we're gonna start with the Colt 1911. Fun fact, this thing is still used today. And second of all, it's decent. I'd use it in this game. It's decent. But then I just stopped using it, because then I got different weapons. Yeah. So, and then we have the Mauser C96. I don't think this thing is ever used today. But I actually managed to kill a few players with this thing. And honestly, I would recommend it for beginners. I would recommend both of these things. And also, apparently Rebellion YT said that the Navy 14 is the biggest piece of dog. Anyways, yeah, that concludes my video. hope you enjoyed. And if there are any mistakes in this video, then please let me know, because I don't want to get bullied. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, and this is kind of like a special video for almost reaching 200 subscribers. And also, I really do appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.